Hello everybody, welcome to Marks Remarks again. Today I'm going to be doing another mukbang, okay, one of those type of videos, and today it's going to be a Chinese dinner mukbang. And while I'm eating that, I'm going to be telling you about all the shenanigans and all the problems I've been going through today, and I'll tell you about that in a moment regarding the special video and stuff. So, Chinese special Chinese dinner. Let's give a close-up of what I got. There we are. I got some. Now these are chicken balls in batter. As you can see, I'm cutting these up into small pieces because I'm going to be holding this my pasta bowl with one hand and a spoon in the other. So I want everything to be bite size, as I normally do with all my dinners. There you go. This is the wrong knife actually, but it's the only one I got left because I've got to do some washing up. There we are, just one more to go. Next ingredient is the egg fried rice. This is pretty much the only rice I get if I go to a Chinks, is egg fried, or sometimes special, but just egg fried rice. It's got egg in it, it's got rice, that's all you need. So there we go. Oh, and don't forget, always keep these. They're always good if you want to do something small in the oven. Put a few vegetables in there, put them in the oven, it comes in its own tray, but you've got to watch out because they are thin, so they're prone to holes. So you've got to watch that. Okay, give that a mash. Now, I'm going to put this in the microwave in a moment. What we're going to do, first, we've got a cup of red jelly sauce. Oh, by choking on that bit of rice I just tried. Went down the wrong way. Anyway, there you go. Some kind of fruity, well, not fruity, tangy red sauce of some type. Right, now in the microwave. There we are. Chicken balls in batter and egg fried rice with some kind of red jelly sauce poured all over it. Okay. So, yeah, I haven't had a Chinese for months and months. I must admit, I'm one of those people that when I go out to a restaurant or something, or like in this case a Chinks, I always eat the same food. It's always the egg fried rice. It's always the bean sprouts. It's always the chicken here. Oh. Oh. There you go. The libation will be this. I've done a review on this half an hour ago. I don't know when you'll see it though, because the videos don't always get loaded. They get filmed and then loaded in a different order than they get filmed. I've got some on my computer that have been on there for 2 weeks. I haven't put them on to YouTube yet for everybody to see. They're on standby. Anyway, oh, I'll tell you what. I've been in such a pissed off mood. Right, what the what it started off. A few weeks ago, I was going to do a donation, right, to a charity. I was going to go spend 40 quid, and it was on a live stream. I mentioned it. I didn't mention what it was. All I did was mention that I was going to do a special video. That's what the thing was. Didn't mention what it was, and amazingly, people started to donate as well. So. After a while, I managed to, raise 40 quid from some of the viewers. And what I was going to do, I was going to match it, right? And the idea was, because I didn't tell anybody what it was, I just told them it was going to be a special one, because I wanted it to be a surprise. I was going to buy a load of cleaning products, soap, shampoo, shaving brushes, shaving gel, razors, toothbrushes, toothpaste, laundry powder, all that kind of stuff, and take it down to the homeless shelter here in Milton Keynes. We've got a few of them, but there's one with there's a big bus, double-decker bus. They have people come in, cook them dinner and such. I got the run around from them. They didn't want me to film because it was invading their privacy. I tried to explain that I'm not going to be filming any people, only one person who'll explain where this money is going that you kindly donated. They wouldn't know that. Told me I'd have to come back to speak to the boss. I came back, the boss wasn't about, some other people were there. They took my details, said they'll pass it on. I don't think they passed it on because nobody ever called me again. So then, what did I? Went over to the Salvation Army. I went over there. Middle early in the afternoon, they were shut. I ring the number on the window, I can hear the bell, the phone ringing inside. Nobody's about. Oh, fuck, you know. So I'm going on the internet again. I'm finding another Salvation Army a few miles away. Rang them up. Turns out that everybody's on holiday. They're shut down for a while because everybody's away. So he suggested that I try a third Salvation Army. Oh, you know, already it's getting a bit more effort I'm willing to put in here, right? So he suggested a third one, right? So I ring them up and I say, look, I've got 40 quid of stuff, shampoo, toothpaste, shaving bullshit and stuff. And they say, oh, brilliant. I said, look, the one proviso is, there's not a big thing, is that because you, my subscribers, have paid for it, I'm going to have to go in, film for about 5 minutes, one person, and me asking them, how do we donate? Do we just walk in? What does the donations go for? How do you help people? This kind of thing. 5 minutes, at least you can see that your money's gone to a good cause, and, you know, I haven't spent it on lager and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, hey, brilliant, absolutely. You know, no, we can do that, that's fine. But what you can do, because this woman was the boss, right, apparently, and she's, you know, just saying, well, put it in an email, just as a formality. But the answer is yes. Just put it in there so I've got something to show my boss. I immediately write an email out, send it to her. Later on that day or next day, I get an email back saying, thanks very much, it's all good. And she's gone on her annual leave, this woman that I was talking to. So I won't be able to do anything until next week. So there's another week added on. And I phoned up, I emailed them yesterday to say, look, I got the day off yesterday, which was yesterday, and today. So if you want me to deliver it quick, then I can do it then, yesterday or today. Or other than that, it's going to be next week when I get a day off. Somebody rang me up today while I was at the city centre. Or by the train. Actually, I was at the train station trying to get my fan mail out the PO box. There wasn't any, but I was there anyway, trying to pick it up. Anyway, I'm at the bus stop, and the woman rings me up. She said, oh yeah, I'm from the Salvation Army people. I'm like, oh, brilliant. And she said, you know, we're happy to have the stuff, but we've had a meeting, and the upshot of it is you can't do any filming. I thought, oh, fuck me, you know. So, I shouldn't swear, this is one of my wholesome videos. But what I can do is ask them the questions, they tell me the answers, and then I stand here like I am and tell you, you know, read the script, and I'm thinking, well, that's no bloody good, because, you know, one, you've you know, you've sent the money to donate for this thing. You want to see where it's going. You don't want me to tell you where it's going. You want to see, you know, and so I'm like, oh, Jesus, you know. So, you know, then I'm starting to think, right, you know, what I'm going to do. I was thinking about getting hold of everybody and just reimbursing everybody's money, right? But then that's proving difficult because not everybody has that facility on there, you know, if they have a channel. Anyway, but thing is, I've already bought 40 quid's worth of shaving foam and brushes and toothbrushes and toothpaste and soaps. So what I'm thinking, because the homeless people don't want the stuff, right? Or they want stuff, they don't want to do anything for it. They don't want to sort of like, for me to be able to prove that I haven't pocketed the money. So what I figure is, if everybody's okay with it, is that £40 that I've already spent on those items, I figure that would be the £40 that I was going to donate. And I will try and find somewhere, even though there's not much of a hurry at the moment, I'll find somewhere to give that to. Somebody's going to buy it. And your £40, I will go down to the pet shops. You know, like at the pet shop, and they have those cat and dog dinner, food collection points outside a lot of these big pet stores. I figure with your money, instead of the homeless, they don't want the money, they don't want any, they don't want to, I've been trying for 3 weeks to try and give away the stuff. So with your money, if it's alright with everybody, I'd like to go down to the pet store, spend it on £40 worth of cat and dog food. On the way out, put it into those big donation bins that are outside the door. So that way, you'll still have donated your money to a good cause, only a different good cause, Oh, I'm aching. But, yeah. So that's where we are now. So if everybody's okay with that, I'll do that. I'll go down there on the next day off, and I'll buy cat and dog food. There's probably not a whole lot of other pet food they do, is there? I'll buy cat and dog food, put it all in the donation. I'll film it in the donation box. I'll film it and load it, and then you can see where the donation went. I mean, the donations actually, they apply to about 6 people. Got the names here. Ethan Vinall, Sweep Sings, Pete and Dawn, Peter B, Joanna Butler. There you go. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names, I think. Yeah. So if it's all right with those people who did that donation, I'll do that. And yeah, like I say, put it to a cause, and give the animals the benefit of the donated food. Because I mean, like I say, the first choice was the homeless, but you would be surprised at just how difficult it is to make. I mean, I said on my live stream the other day, I spent too much time working on my having a business to be, to know not to, that I'm not about to go and give them, walk in there and give them cash. Because I did, there's a. I'm not saying that they'll do anything unsavoury, but no, I'm not about to walk in there with cash. I'll go in there and say, look, what do you need? I'll go out and buy it and I'll bring it. But I've noticed this with other charities. They're all right. Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, we'll have all yours. Yeah, bring it in. Oh, you actually want something? Oh dear. Well, we can't do that. They're like that. I've actually had this before when I had those. I used to have a load of those gumball machines, and I went to a charity event that was hosting, and I said, look, let me put, because they were doing a charity jamboree thing. Let me put a couple of my machines in, only 2 or 3, 2 even. And I'll give you like a percent, like 20% of all the money that goes through the machine. I mean, considering I've got to pay for the sweets that go in the machine. Yeah, they wouldn't have it. No, no. They'll have the money. They'll have a donation, but they won't. They won't want to sort of like, oh yeah, yeah. You know, you put your They'll take the 20%. They just don't want a machine in their area to collect it. You know, they'll take your money. They just don't want to, you know, do anything for it. So it's nothing new. But yeah, you know, I did my best, and hopefully the animal charity will be a bit more welcoming. You know, it's a shame, you know, because I had plans for that charity, you know, because I was going to give them the £40 of cleaning stuff, cleaning as in laundry, toothpaste, shampoos, soaps, and then another £40 worth of food. Then after the next one, I had in my mind, if I got some donations or, you know, maybe saved up some money and I was going to go down the charity shops, if they needed clothing, I was go down and spend, say, 40 quid on shirts and t-shirts and trousers and stuff, and whip down there with 40 quid's worth of clothing. That would have been the next one. But what are you going to do? They've buggered that up. So, anyway, yeah, if nobody has any, if those 5 people don't have any objections, that's what I'll do with the money. Oh, this is quite good. Yeah, because I mean, the dog and cat homes, they'll always be looking for some food for their animals and that. And they're not too picky about who they, you know. I mean, the main issue they had was me filming. But what do they think I'm going to be doing? You know, filming in, you know, what do they think I'm doing? But no, all I wanted was for one person to stand there with me. I would ask them, I would actually rehearse the questions with them. Okay, you know, I'm going to ask you, what are you going to do with these donations that I've been bringing in? How can anybody else donate? Can they just walk in? Can they do it over the phone, or do you prefer, you know, what is it you need? Clothing, food, washing materials, blankets. What would you know? How many people do you help a year? Just crap like that, so you know where the money's gone. But they didn't even want to do that. You know, there's a limit to how much I can, you know, some people just can't be helped, you know. Anyway, so, there's a lesson learned, so I won't be making that mistake again. If I do another one, after this one, if I do another charity drive, it'll be with the animals. Maybe, like I said, you know, chicken orphanage on, you know, the dog and cat home, or go down to stables with 40 quid worth of carrots and, you know, or something, you know. But it won't be the homeless shelter. Well, it's a good charity. What can you do? I tried my best to help them. Anyway, I don't want to whinge too much about that, but that's where we are at the moment. So, unless they cancel my shift, I'll be back into work tomorrow, so we're looking at a week's time before I can do that. And then I'll film it, of course, put it on, and then you can have a look. I mean, not only those 5 who donated very kindly over the live stream, it's also the people who allow the adverts to run. You know, that'll, I mean, I'll tell you what though, it's like a tenth, I swear to Christ, it's a tenth of a penny. A sixth to a tenth of a penny. It's less than £1 per 1,000. I seem to be the only one that will actually admit that. I've looked all over the internet and nobody else will admit those figures. Because I tried when I first got the channel. But, so it's very low, but if enough people do it, it adds up, you know. And then I can use that to fund the next little, you know, special video, which will make things a little bit different and fun, you know. Anyway, 20 minutes.
there's me talking and eating for 20 minutes. I'll leave you there, and thank you for listening to me whinge. Thank you for tuning in and watching me eat. And thank you for watching.